Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Mr. DDG94 here with another NBA 2K My Career gameplay. Today is game 3Z. We gonna see if we could get a 3-0 lead here against the New Orleans Pelicans with Money Lamonte. You know, he's still in his, this is his first time in the playoffs, man. He's doing pretty good so far. Obviously playing on Hall of Fame, you know, them turnovers gonna be hectic, but it's cool because as we get that strip right there, we're gonna take it in. Kobe passing it to Money Lamonte. Kobe passed it to Money Lamonte because Money Lamonte is the only player you can trust with the ball. But other than that, though, man, yeah. So anyways, though, we are taking on the young and up and coming New Orleans Pelicans with Anthony Davis. We're going to try and see if we can get through these guys. And yeah, I must say,
they actually put up a great fight, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
The hype train is starting to get real now, because now we're in September now, ladies and gentlemen. The hype train is getting real. It's about that time. And for some of us, we can get two. In my case, I can get two. And if you don't know what I mean, I'm talking about the NBA Live and the NBA 2K16. What do you get? And from the look of both games, I would say save your money. I don't support either game, but if you're really fiending and you don't know which one to get, if you were fed up with the bullshit that happened in 2K15 like I would say get NBA Live. But if you were fed up with 2K's bullshit but you just can't hang with NBA Live, then I suggest you just don't buy either game. You wait, you reviews, you listen to consumer reviews. You don't listen to YouTuber reviews, you listen to consumer reviews. See, that's the problem with a lot of people out here. Nobody listens to what the consumers say versus what the YouTubers say. Everybody thinks the YouTubers are experts. YouTubers don't know shit, okay? YouTubers don't know shit. See, me on the other hand, I know what I'm talking about because I don't judge a game in one day like all these YouTubers. All these YouTubers try to get their review out of the way as soon as possible. Other than that, you know me. I don't wait. I waste no time. Nothing. I do. I get these reviews out here to y'all as soon as possible. No fooling around or nothing. I get them to you. Out there. I take my time with them. I give y'all what you need, and apparently, and like I said, a lot of these YouTubers, they try to judge too quickly and they don't know what they talking about. You gotta get the damn time to break in. You gotta let these patches roll in. You know, let the patches roll in first and then see how the game plays after the patches. Nobody waits until after the patches no more. Everybody waits before the patches and they try to criticize the game and they try to make it seem like shit instead of just giving it some time. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the game's fucked up in the first week. Okay, let them fix it and then test it out. Because how you really going to play the game when the game's fucked up? I never understood that. I never understood people who review games when they're fucked up instead of reviewing them when they're more fixed and more stable and then giving it an actual review. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to shit on the game when it's fucked up, but don't nobody want to talk about it when it's fixed. When it's fixed, they got a whole different opinion. I always notice that. That's why I wait for my review. I give my review. When I gave that review on 2K and NBA Live, I actually waited a month. I actually went a month playing NBA Live, and then I went in on NBA Live, and I waited actually 2 months on NBA 2K before I went in on them. I waited 5 months. I waited 4 to 5 months on WWE before I went in on that, and then I want to say Rocket League. When I did that review, that was a month after, you know, it was for the whole month it was free. I waited until the last day and then I put it out there. So yeah, that my cycle of how I review games. I don't believe that on how people review games. I just don't. I don't believe in reviewing the game when it first comes out. I would rather see it get the patchwork and then see how it works, because how can I play a game? How can I review a game that's not even stable right now? I'd rather review it when it's stable. I'd rather give it a fair chance. See, people just want to shit on the game just to shit on the game. I don't want to shit on the game. I want to actually see what it can offer, because it may actually be good once it gets fixed. You know what I'm saying? It's like buying a used car. You know what I'm saying? It's like buying a used car. It's a little fucked up, but when you get that tune up, when that engine gets a new, you know, you get some more, you change that oil, give it a little tune up and stuff like that, change them tires, get them brakes fixed, that car feels like any other car. If that car can get you from point A to point B, then it's a good car at the end of the day. But see, people want to shit on people just want to shit on stuff and just be like, no, I'm taking this shit back. This game trash. This game trash. See, that's why this is what I said in my WWE review. The word trash and garbage gets thrown around a lot. Everybody wants to say this game is trash. Everybody wants to say this game is garbage. Everybody wants to say this game is buns, doo-doo, butt, shit, horrible, terrible. But don't nobody want to give it time to get better before you know, talk about it. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? I gave NBA 2K its chances. I gave it time. I let patch 2 come out. I did it before patch 3, and patch 3 was it really didn't negate anything that I said, but it did fix some problems. It didn't fix all the problems, but it fixed certain problems with the game. But other than that, it didn't really do as big of a job as it should have did. But it was an okay patch nonetheless. I mean, it was a bad patch when it first came out until then patch 4 came out, and then it made you realize how good patch 3 really was. But yeah, anyways though, that's my thoughts. So if I had to say, you know, if you're that type of person who is going to be like, I don't know if I want to get NBA Live or NBA 2K, because, you know, I say wait on it. Wait on it. Well, and look at the consumer reviews. If the consumer reviews are saying what the YouTuber is saying, then they must be true. But if the consumers are saying something else that the YouTubers are not saying, then clearly those consumers are people who don't really listen to the YouTubers, and they go based off their own, you know, go off their own personal, you know, experience. You know what I'm saying? You want to go to the consumer, because 9 times out of 10 the consumer is more truthful than these YouTubers, because a lot of these YouTubers get paid on the DL by by these companies when they review their games. So they may say it's good when it's trash, or they may say it's trash when it might be good. You know what I'm saying? You know, they could get paid by, you know what I'm saying, like there could be somebody who's paid by Call of Duty and reviews the game every year and say, oh yeah, Call of Duty is good. He say every year Call of Duty is good, they do this and they do that, and then Battlefield comes out, or Titanfall or Destiny 2 comes out, and it's like, oh, that game shit, that game trash, it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't, you know what I'm saying, you can't always trust these YouTubers. You gotta go based off your own instinct. You have to go looking for other reviews. Look for a real genuine review. Go to Amazon, go to GameStop, go look at those reviews. Those are written by actual people who've played the game. That's where I go. I go read reviews from like GameStop and Best Buy and Walmart, and I listen to those people. And when I say the shit that I said about 2K, they're saying the exact same sentiments that I said in my review. So if they're saying the exact same, I'm with those people. I'm not with I'm a big name YouTuber. I don't get paid by these companies to, you know, endorse their game or nothing like that. You know, I'm small time, you know what I'm saying? So being small time, I think is I think it's best that I keep my comments, you know, I keep my reviews very, very honest. You know, they have a tendency to fuck up, and that's been a big problem with 2K. It's like they have good implements, but then it's like they fuck them up, either with a patch or a simple little update, or, you know, they go into next year's game and that same type of thing that they had in last year's game, they tweaked it and then they fucked it up. That's why I don't give 2K as much credit as I give NBA Live, because NBA Live is not trying to utilize and then not, you know, they're not trying to sit there, you know, and give you something good and then take it away next year because they want to implement this new thing that they think is going to be better than what they implemented last year. When what they implemented last year was already good enough. You know, you don't have to really do anything, especially this. I'm not a game developer. I can't tell what goes through their minds on a day-to-day basis, but what I can say as somebody who plays these games, as a consumer, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Plain, all you gotta do. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't fuck with it. Plain and simple. That's all you gotta do. But, you know, companies have a tendency to step away from up. They fucked up. Really? Do you see where I'm going? The main thing here, words, don't fix what was already good. you have something going, keep rolling with it until it's a demand for a change. There was no demand for a change in Saints Row, but Saints Row just wanted to go in a whole different direction that just fucked up the whole series. And and if they ever do come out with a Saints Row 5, I wouldn't buy it, because the series is already fucked up enough to the point where if they even do decide to come out with a 5th Saints Row, I wouldn't even attempt to buy it, because that's just how shit the company got to me, that I don't even want to touch the 5th one. And I really did like Saints Row. I like where it was going, but you know, shit happens. You know. Yeah, that's you. If you want to fuck up you want to fuck up a good thing, go right ahead. Ain't nobody stopping you. That's what happens when you get all this money. You start to move away from what made the game good, and you start trying to implement things that make the game bad. 2K, you know what I'm saying? 2K over the years has gotten greedy, and they've also gotten lazy. They have a tendency to fuck up a lot of things more than fix them up. They take their precious time fixing up shit. But they're always focused on next year's game. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good thing to have, to focus on next year's game. But how about you continue to work on the game that you currently have right now? Because 9 times out of 10, the game that you currently have right now is going through some things that I think you need to work out. That's just me, 2K. But hey, if you want to work on the graphics and how the player's gonna look and animations for next year, go right ahead. Start it all up again. That's just me though, man. I feel like 2K just steps away from a lot of the good shit that they do. It's not that 2K doesn't do bad. It's not that 2K doesn't do good things. They do good things. They just fuck it up the next year, or they fuck it up with a patch or an update. It just makes you look at this company and say, what needs to be done? What needs to be done to get it through these guys' heads that we don't want these certain things in the game, but they want them in there because they feel like it's the best route to go. I don't know. You tell me.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far.
But yeah, man. Anyways, though, besides this little rant that I just went on here,
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
As you can see, as Money Lamonte puts the nail in the coffin, we're going to come away with game 3. We're going to take a 3-0 lead, and I'm possibly just going to live stream this. Hopefully, if YouTube and PlayStation get that update going as soon as possible, if PlayStation get update 3.0 out here as soon as possible, then and only then do I think I can live stream on YouTube. But other than that, if I can't, then I'm gonna try my best to see if I can live stream this on YouTube with the other computer that I use, or hopefully I can have another computer by then. I'm trying to get this little Dell computer right here. It's a little desktop, but you know, I want it so that way I can do the things that I want to do on another computer instead of, you know, these laptops, because these laptops aren't holding up anymore. But yeah, man, that's pretty much about it. We take care of business against the New Orleans Pelicans. We're up 3-0 in the series, and I will see you guys in the next video. Yeah, 2K16 right around the corner, man. Let's get it.